43. I'm running out of time. I have 5 minutes left. I wanted to know what the possibilities, what are the possibilities for the current economy to get better or get out of the hole it is in right now. Is there a trick or plan that they have to do this? Something like the Amero? What would this affect? How would this affect overall? I would like to hear more about monetary economics and its failures nowadays. I think the transition now is to get all money onto plastic, get all money into digital form, and to try to remove transparency as much as possible. As most know, M3 is no longer around. And once a world system of monetary currency is put into place, which is in the cards, whether it's called the Amero or not doesn't matter. That would be the North American Union currency. All that stuff has been pushed to the side now, probably because of the upheaval of various people speaking out against it. The issue will be to negate transparency and to try and basically put everything under the carpet. When the government bails out these industries, there's a lot more going on under the surface than just these loans. It's more of a scapegoat. It's more of just, again, sweeping it under the carpet. I really wish you could see the follow-up to a lot of these actions because I think there's a lot of fraud inherent in all of it. The bailout of the banks specifically, I mean, it's really fiction. The money never existed. They just say, okay, have all this money, bail out, that's the end of it, and we're going to keep looking the other way, and that's basically what's happened. I think the system could recover from its current demise, and they could create a new value system based on heavy amounts of value and value and service orientations, like a cultural commercialization, where instead of people, technological automation will continue, technological unemployment will continue, but they'll reassess the not for labor, but value will be assessed to lifestyle and all sorts of cultural ramifications. They'll sell you lifestyle, and I think that's the gravitation that you're seeing right now. I think poverty will increase regardless. I think, in fact, I know it will because of population growth and technological unemployment in and of themselves is going to increase poverty because the only way that you can actually achieve higher output is to use technology at this stage, which means less people. That statistic was noted very thoroughly in the UK lecture. So as far as them bailing out the system, it's more of a psychological bailout. It only worked for the middle class and those that are willing to look the other way, look away from the ongoing wars, look away from the increasing poverty. No one has a relevance of this system in the sense of how it works or what would be qualifying. What would qualify it as quote working. Some people say the system works now. Does it really? I wouldn't say it works at all. I'd say it's an absolute failure on almost every single level because of the mass poverty, because of the mass environmental destruction, because of the outrageous atrocities of human behavior, because of the growing worldwide prison population. Something's definitely wrong, but they chalk that up to other things. So I don't know how to answer your question effectively, other than the fact that, yes, they do have tricks up their sleeve. It's going to be to covertly change the perception of the people into something different. And our goal is to change the perception of people into something different as well, but positive values and a positive usage and diligent, intelligent, rational, and logical usage of the resources of the planet, and as opposed to the preservation of scarcity and manipulation that the establishment is doing now to preserve its power structure.